Morning, guys. Welcome to the Fox and Blade this morning. Going to do a little bit of a nostalgia thing this morning. So basically, back in 1981, just finished high school. Wouldn't believe it. Grew up at a place called Edlong Beach on the central coast of New South Wales. Amazing fishing spot. But the most amazing thing about Edlong at the day is the barber shop sold fishing tackle. The bike shop sold fishing tackle. Basically, every little shop had some form of fishing tackle. There was whiting, there was jewfish, there was flathead. Edlong was just absolutely renowned for the amount of fish that it caught and the whiting. So I grew up amongst some amazing fishermen. Now, if we go back to Edlong Bike Shop, it's 1981. The cost of an Alvey back in those days, it set me back $27 for the 550 deep spool, and there it was in all its glory. Just finished my paper run, walked in, slapped the cash on the counter, bought that, and then also picked up a spool of 27-pound torture. That cost me, I think it was roughly about $15.95, 600 metres of torture. Wandered around to the barber shop, picked up I think it was an MT, it would have been a 7144 at the time, so I picked up one of those as well, and then I was set. Went around and caught a few tailor, a few whiting off the beach with it, and basically hadn't begun my fishing journey as such as yet. Now this old reel, back in the day, was absolutely legendary. So we skip forward to 1982, 1983, the Torture Awards were out and about. So, the Great White Hunter, off he goes to do some amazing stuff, trying to catch my first jewfish on a live bait. Now, Ocean Beach at the time, and probably long forgotten Ocean Beach and Minor, back in those 40s and 50s, early 60s, was the place where everybody came to go dew fishing off the beach. You had Pearl Beach as well. The trains on Friday night were absolutely loaded with fishermen leaving Sydney to come up and get themselves a jewfish at either Ocean Beach or Minor or Pearl Beach. Some amazing fish were caught off there. Now, my first jewfish on this reel was 19 kilos. Absolutely amazing fish. Got that on a windy day on a live whiting. And I'll never forget the fight, because being the first one, it was absolutely amazing to get that, pull it in. I was a legend for the day. Got a Torture Bronze Award for it, which was hanging proudly on the wall there for a couple of years. Also, the same year, managed to pick up a Mac tuna off the stones. After getting the jewfish, I then ventured off onto the stones, live baiting. Got spooled twice on this reel, one at Avoca Point on a yellowfin tuna, on a small slimy mackerel, on a 10-0 92554 suicide hook under a bobby cork, and 30 seconds later, off we go, 600 metres of torture done and dusted. The other time was actually at Ocean Beach, hooked what you would call was a fist-sized mako shark, and I've seen two makos in that area, one out of a boat and the other one off the beach fishing for jewfish, and I'll never forget the sound that fish made as it jumped out of the water. Probably got about 6 or 7 foot airborne out of the channel straight onto the sandbar. The crunch was amazing. That fish was probably in about 6 inches of water, and I reckon within 30 seconds it was up to doing probably 20 mile an hour as it steamed off over the other side of the bar. Amazing fish. Probably caught umpteen dozen snapper from the stones. Probably the best bait that I found for snapper is salmon. It's also caught 1,000,001 salmon, 1,000,001 tailor, 1,000 whiting. It's caught the odd dart and all that kind of stuff as well. But I'll show you right now, this reel, if you have a look, is just in prime condition. 40 years old, and the good old Alvey, still clicking away. Like I said, she's just had a great service, in absolutely used condition, but no other reel is going to get you what the Alvey Reel actually brings to the table. And I'm hoping one day that my kids will pass this down to their kids, and it'll still be going well. There we go. The life of an Alvey Reel. 1981, Edelong Bike Shop, purchased. And here it is now in 2019, sitting in the Fox and Blade Barbershop at Empire Bay. And I'm now contemplating what I'm going to be doing this summer when it comes to fishing. I think we'll fish places like Putty Beach, Avoca, Winnie Bay, and maybe even a nice little trip up to the North Coast to do some amazing work with probably one of the best made reels in Australia.